Shout out to Facebook, man. Y'all make sure y'all follow that page, man. The Shameless Podcast.
The Shameless Podcast.
THA Shameless Podcast. Let's go.
Ready?
Let's go.
Hey, y'all. What's going on? We are live, baby. We are live. It is the Shameless Podcast.
Yeah.
Look, if you are tuning in with us on Facebook, we appreciate you for joining us. You know, we're trying to give y'all a couple of more venues to be able to watch us.
Yes,
so,
sir.
you know, y'all tuned in on Facebook. Thank you for checking in.
Appreciate
shout out to
y'all
everybody on TikTok,
man. Let's go.
We appreciate everybody tuned in right now. This is the Shameless Podcast. Look, we about to get into some crazy topics, but before we do that, we want everybody to head over to YouTube. Y'all make sure y'all following the Shameless Podcast under Royal Lane Studios.
Royal Lane Studios.
Make sure y'all subscribing, y'all liking, y'all
Share,
commenting.
comment, man. We appreciate all the interactions, you know what I'm saying? That helps us, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, it helps us.
You don't always have to spend money. Just liking, sharing, and subscribing is all the support that we need. We appreciate it.
Show us you support us. Hey, and if you watching right now on Facebook, y'all drop your questions in the comments, and we'll end up answering them later because we can't see them right now.
Yeah.
But we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all sharing these lives on both Facebook and TikTok. You know, I'm your host. I'm one of them, Vanity the comedian.
Yeah, and I go by the name of No Shame 214. The one and only. Hello.
The one and only. And of course, our boy Bobby UFO. He's not with us tonight again.
He'll be back. He'll be back next week, though, man. It's gonna be a crazy start to the new year. Let's go.
Yes, he been having a lot going on. So y'all just keep him in y'all prayers. You know, keep his family lifted up.
Absolutely.
You know, and we gonna see him in the new year.
Yeah.
I actually got to see him last night because he was able to come out and support me and come to my show, which was awesome, by the way. Shout out to T-Bone from Oak Cliff.
Oh, God.
Hey, we had a crazy show at the Addison Improv last night. It went down. I mean, for y'all that don't know, I'm not just on a podcast. I'm an actual comedian out here in these streets.
Absolutely. And a damn good one at that.
Why, thank you.
Yeah.
And I had a show last night at the the Addison Improv out here in Dallas, Texas, and it was lit. I mean, we had Bad Mouth Rooster. Yeah. We had Trip J hosting, RJ Prince.
Just a host of comedians.
A host of comedians. JJ.
They rocked the house.
JJ Williamson.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Came through and did a set for us.
Funny guy.
We had the one-legged cowboy, and of course T-Bone was our headliner. Yeah. I mean, he had trap stars bring him out on stage. It was a crazy show last night. Man. It was very lit. So shout out to all the comedians that performed with me last night. We had a great time. We had a great audience. But you know, we back on the podcast right now.
Man, we got a crazy subject. Couple of subjects, you know what I'm saying, we want to talk about, but they're kind of grouped into one.
They kind of grouped into one. Yeah. You know, we gon' glide through them the best we can.
Because we really need to deal with some of our issues, and I think the best way to do that is to have platonic conversations. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know? And, you know, we talk like this on a regular basis, so us just kind of giving our view and our perspective, you know, it's just kind of like how we just talk regularly on a daily basis.
So I know a lot of y'all might have seen the titles because we already posted the link. And, of course, on Facebook, I know I put the link in the title.
Yeah.
The question tonight is, do side pieces, men and women, do side pieces make the main relationship better?
And y'all, you know, we got our own perspective, but y'all in the comments, y'all can actually put what you think, because some of y'all got side pieces.
We read the comments. Please believe we read the comments. And we see what y'all say. And we ain't that famous yet.
And so some of y'all, we know y'all. Come on now.
We know y'all. So I'm just saying, like, I'm asking the question, do side pieces make the main relationships better?
So from your perspective, do they?
Man, you know,
come at me.
You know,
keep it 100.
I don't care about the side piece thing.
Yeah.
That ain't really my thing. That ain't my jam. But, you know, we had a conversation with a young lady.
Right.
Who, of course, I'm not going to say no names. Yeah. But she, you know, expressed to us about how she was a side piece at one point.
Right.
And
And she was fine.
She was fine
with that role of the side piece.
Role. You know, for her, it was, you know, I'm more available. I'm the fun one.
Right.
Like, you know, I'm his escape from his regular life.
Exactly.
But then she noticed that he was lacking in his main relationship.
Right.
And she tried to help better his main relationship because she never wanted to be his main woman.
Look, if you're going to be a side piece, that'd be the best one to be.
She enjoyed the trips. She enjoyed the fun. She enjoyed the lifestyle that came with it. But she didn't want to be the main. But she did what she needed to make the main relationship better.
She didn't get caught up in the emotional antics. She knew that she was fine with the ride. And if you can find a person who's not going to complicate that, if that's your thing, then that might be the type of person that you want to deal with. But we all know most of the time that fun turns into emotion eventually. Once you start, you know, you in the bedroom, you know what I'm saying, and y'all doing y'all thing, we know that those, you know, that transference of them juices changes things.
Bro, men and women, men be acting like they don't get emotional attachments. That's a lie. They do.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
They get emotional attachments too. Like, I know this for a fact.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know. I can't find a sweet spot in being the side piece. Like, being the side piece to the main relationship, I can't find the sweet spot to it.
Right.
Because I just feel like if you need a side piece, just be
you
with
might
the
as well
piece.
be
just,
with,
you know.
Exactly.
And then as the side piece, I guess in a sense she really did play a side piece role because she decided to help better the relationship that his main relationship, his marriage.
Exactly. I think the biggest part for me is that she knew the role. Mm-hmm. What it is a lot of these people, they know they side pieces, but they have hope in their mind that they're going to turn into the main.
So it's okay to have a side piece as long as they play their role.
I'm not saying that, but I'm not saying that's something that I'm down with, because I still believe in love authentically and all that other good stuff. But I can still play devil's advocate when it relates to it. And I'm just trying to see it from the man and woman perspective. Niggas are side pieces too. Let's not think that. Because sometimes, you know what I'm saying, we only shine the light on women being side pieces. It's niggas out there that side pieces too. And sometimes their aim is to become the main nigga. But at the end of the day, if you become the main nigga, are you actually going to feel like the main nigga knowing that you done been the side piece for so long and now all of a sudden you think she's going to be faithful to you? Hell no.
Okay, so here's my thing. I have a question. So, okay, we talking about side pieces being beneficial to the main relationships and stuff like that. I want to understand, why do people cheat in the first place? Like, why you can't just get with somebody and just be happy with that person? And if that person is not enough for you, go and find you somebody that is.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that. But, I mean, in a lot of situations, the person that you thought you were with ends up not being the person that you thought they were.
Yeah.
And that comes from a perspective of how they treat you. You got people out here really love bumming the shit out of people for their own intent. You know what I'm saying? For their own gain. Only to turn around and show a person a different side of them. And now that we're connected together and we got this strong bond, it's hard for me to kind of let you just go. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Have you ever cheated?
Yes, absolutely.
You cheated before?
Before.
Give me some of your reasons as to why you cheated. Like, what was the reason for you to do it?
I think it was more of just the
excuse me.
I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it was the sexual drive. It was, I don't know, it was the communication aspect, not even talking, you know what I'm saying? Not even feeling like you are in the same house together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all there, but y'all not there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just believe the connection as far as the dynamics of that within itself is what changed for me. And if we're not talking, laughing, joking, you know what I'm saying, or doing some other shit, you know, it just, you're looking for your partner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so sometimes you know, I thought I could find it somewhere else and still keep what I had going. Obviously, that wasn't the case.
So when you did find, you know, whoever you messed with on the side or whatever like that, do you feel like you being able to have that time with them and excuse me, I know I'm getting over a cold.
Yeah.
Were you able to come back to your relationship a better person because you had somebody to take an extra load off of you?
In some aspects, I believe yes. But in others, I believe no, because at this point, I'm getting something I actually want from this person. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You're fulfilling something that this other person just was not willing to do. So, yeah, I mean, it made it difficult, you know what I'm saying, to even kind of reason with it. It's like, damn, you start weighing shit.
Y'all niggas be getting on my nerves.
I'm sorry.
Because, like, I'm just trying to understand. Like, I'm sitting here trying to hold it together.
Yeah.
But you know I'm about to get mad.
I know you will.
Because
somebody turn the fan on for goddamn
I'm about to come up out this sweater because I'm about to get mad. Because why, instead of cheating, why don't y'all just be poly? Like, okay, look. Instead of you being in a relationship with somebody and you chance fucking them up.
Yeah.
Mentally, spiritually, physically, all of that shit.
Right.
Because you choose to step out on them and they find out. Because here's the thing. Don't nobody feel bad cheating until they get caught.
You goddamn right.
It's not a bad thing until you get caught. As long as you doing it, it's not a problem. And you're going to do everything you can to cover your tracks. But as soon as you get caught, then it's a problem. Your whole goddamn life about to fall apart. I can't breathe without you. You could breathe just fine when you was cheating. Now you caught, you about to die. So why don't you just get with somebody that will allow you to be with somebody else and they cool with that? Because then you don't have to worry about all the sneaking. You take all the sneaking and geeking and all that bullshit out of it because everybody's okay with what's going on.
But that community of people is short and few. There's more people out there that think alike than they do different.
How about all y'all just be together? If it's 5 motherfuckers that's poly, I don't see why all 5 of y'all don't just be together. Clearly y'all into orgies, y'all into being with mixed company. Just be with each other. Y'all all just go live on a compound together and leave the rest of us faithful motherfuckers alone.
And like I say, I understand your perspective, but after building so much with a person, just because a person because there is a difference between making a mistake and then having that be something like a trend. You know what I'm saying? Person step out, okay, hey, one time. But what happens, you know what I'm saying? Are you willing to just throw all that y'all have away because that person stepped out?
You asking me that?
I'm asking you goddamn right. I'm asking you.
Look, don't get me started. You want me to get started?
Do
you want me to get on my tangent?
Hey, Facebook, goddamn TikTok.
I'm telling you right goddamn
Zoom in on this one right here.
I don't give a damn. Like, let me tell you something. One thing I don't do is that cheating stuff. And I'm not going to stay in a relationship with somebody that cheats on me.
Okay.
You cheat on me one time, I'm gone. Because I have set up these boundaries for my life, and that's just not something I'm budging on. And, you know, we had a homegirl, and me and her had it out.
Yeah.
Because, you know, she brought up the fact that, you know, like, oh, what if you be with somebody for 5 years? You know, are you willing to throw that whole relationship away because they cheated one time? Yeah. I am. I'm willing to throw 5 years.
Standing on that, on business like that.
I'm
knowing what you've invested, the time, the money, the energy, you're willing to throw that away based off. So you consider them throwing it away based off.
You throwing it away?
Yeah.
Because clearly I'm not enough for you. I don't want nobody if I want somebody that sees everything in me. I can literally be their everything. And if I'm not, tell me what I gotta do to get there.
But we can't be everything to everybody.
It don't matter. And then you know what? That's fine, because I could be everything to myself. I could be every goddamn thing that Shavanity need by myself. I don't need nobody for that.
Right.
And if I can't be all of that for you, if I'm not enough, clearly I'm not enough for you. You had to go out and find somebody else. Because I don't have that urge in me to cheat on nobody. Like, I've been in relationships. I don't have that. I don't get that urge. When I'm with somebody, I'm locked in.
This day and age, loyalty is it's a low commodity.
Like, I'm not like, okay. Another thing, like, so we talking about, you know, the opportunity presenting itself, cheating and stuff like that.
Right.
So, do you believe in having a backup plan? When you get into a relationship, do you believe in having a backup plan? Do you have, if whatever you got going on don't work out, do you have a backup plan? You have somebody in the queue?
I believe these backup plans are more of a female dynamic type thing. Because a lot of times these women, they know who's next. They know who they have hanging in the balance. Like the lady said today in our chat on Clubhouse, look, we know who's first, second, third, fourth, all the way down to six is the number she
said all women.
Wow.
All women know who's
appalled.
Next. Who's next?
I'm appalled.
I don't agree with that.
The Henny kicking in. I'm sorry.
I don't agree with that because I don't have somebody set up in the queue.
Right.
Now, granted, are there more fish in the sea? And can I easily find somebody else after a breakup? Yeah, I can. It's always a motherfucker.
What about them straggly ass numbers y'all be keeping in y'all phone? You know what I'm saying? Y'all, just in case this nigga fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You know, you be deleting numbers and shit before you.
Yeah, I will delete numbers. I delete numbers. I delete text threads. I would delete you off my coochie.
Wow.
What you mean? I would.
Vanity is out here fighting temptation,
body
guys.
count non-existent. I would delete you out of everything.
I love you and nobody else. Man, you out here fighting temptations in this motherfucker.
Look, let me tell you something.
I like that though, Vanity.
I'm just like, bro, in order for you to have a backup, you have to go into the relationship with the intentions that this is not going to work out.
Exactly, and I agree with that. I agree with that.
And in order for you to have somebody to fall back on, they got to have access to you.
Exactly.
When I get in a relationship, there's no access. You're not just willy-nilly texting me and calling me, and we're not doing that.
Nah.
When I'm with somebody, I'm with somebody. Yeah. I cut all that communication off with anybody else.
Facts. And which is what a real woman would do. But we know there is a great overwhelming majority of women that do not. They will hold on to that shit. Whatever the history is that they had with those people, they are going to account for that shit.
Some people do.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna lie, some people do. And I mean, when I'm single, they pop back up. They got an opportunity to pop back up. And they might pop up on social media. I might not necessarily delete them off social media or something like that. Like, that shit don't matter. They might block me if they see I'm in a relationship. You know how men do or whatever. But as far as you being able to contact me, I'm cutting it out.
Right.
You don't hear from me for months, and then you hit me up and be like, hey, what's going on? Oh, I have a man.
Right.
Sorry, I can't continue conversation with you. I have a man. Like, I ain't got no problem telling nobody that. And if you want to be disrespectful, you can go.
Yeah.
What they got to do with me? It got everything to do with you, bitch. You can go. So I'm not leaving.
What happened to the women that actually set boundaries for motherfuckers to not cross? Same thing with men though. Because men sometimes we don't set those same boundaries. You know what I'm saying? We be allowing these motherfuckers to have access to us, and we fine with them having access to us. Not understanding that, hey, look, man, we got to take into account that that woman got a man. You know what I'm saying? You know goddamn well.
Oh, you got people that will purposely seek out people that's in relationships and stuff. They don't care.
Yeah, they don't give a damn.
Some people just don't give a damn.
Right.
You know, I mean, when you talk about like when we talked about the cheating and, being able, let's say we talked about, you walking away from a relationship.
Right.
Or you walking away from somebody. I honestly feel like people who be staying in relationships like that, like when somebody constantly, y'all going back and forth and y'all cheating on each other and like it's just a constant cycle of toxicity.
Toxic
pool. Because y'all, first of all, a woman that just stay with a man that just cheat, and he just gonna keep doing it, and you just gonna keep forgiving him, and y'all just gonna keep moving on. First of all, 9 out of 10, that bitch ain't have shit when she came in the relationship.
Most of the time.
Everything she got came from that relationship. So with her being in that relationship, like that's her saving grace. So why would she leave? If she leave, her whole goddamn life gonna crumble. She don't know how to focus and
but how many
function on her
women
own.
actually have they shit together?
Hey, it's not a lot of them, but I'm gonna tell you this. This is me, right? Like, I look at the things that I've done in my life, right? I have acquired a nice life for myself.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I've been working for a long time. I got a stable job. I got somewhere to stay. I got a roof over my head. I got a car that I drive.
Right.
Like, I'm traveling.
You got basic necessities on top of the other shit.
I got basic necessities.
Right.
Everything I need, basically.
Right.
Plus, I travel. I see the world. I get outside.
Do you find that niggas are kind of afraid or intimidated by that?
They can be.
Yeah.
They can be. But the thing is, with me going into a relationship, I have shit. I've built my foundation on my end.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like when I come into a relationship, I'm not coming in empty-handed.
Right.
I'm coming in with shit.
Right.
So if I leave, I'm still gonna be good. If I choose to leave or if you choose to leave, I'm gonna be good either way.
Right, absolutely.
Because I already had a leg to stand on before you left.
Exactly.
You're not finna leave and pull the rug from up under me, and then here I am trying to figure my life out. Nah, my shit was already together before you came. So when you leave, I'm gonna be just as good.
It's so much to go along with that, though. You know what I'm saying? Because you got women out here who are single mothers. You know what I'm saying? They looking for a lot of these women. Not even looking for companionship. They looking for help. And I'm not. I mean, I'm not lying.
But what is that? What is that? Help. They coming into a relationship looking for something.
Looking for help.
They looking for help.
Yeah.
They not looking for love. They not looking for foundational shit. They looking for somebody to take care of them.
Exactly.
I'm not looking for nobody to take care of me.
Right.
I'm good.
Right.
Whether you here or not. Because let me tell you something. When you go looking for your happiness in somebody else, you ain't gonna never fucking find it.
You will never be happy.
I have happiness inside.
You're gonna have some fucking disappointing nights doing that shit.
I've done the work.
Yeah.
I've done the healing. I've done all of that shit. I dealt with somebody that, I had a DV situation.
Right.
And after that situation, I took time to work on me.
Right.
I took time to work on Shavanity. I went to counseling. I took months where I didn't entertain nobody.
Yeah.
I didn't entertain nobody. I didn't talk to nobody. Didn't go on no dates. All that coming and chilling and doing none of that.
And no dick.
None. For months.
Yeah. Okay.
Seriously.
I mean,
because I was in such a bad spot.
Right.
That took me to such a low place that I said I would never let a man take me there again.
I'm out here practicing semen retention as we speak. Let's go.
So I literally took the time and did the work on myself.
Exactly.
I learned to love me.
Yeah.
So,
what about the overwhelming majority of women and men who what they do is they're not looking to change. They willing to stay the same and just jump to the next partner.
They not gonna do nothing. They not like what I tell you all the time,
results.
Bro. You need to heal.
Now, facts.
You need to heal.
Yeah.
Because you're not gonna do nothing but go to the next person, and you ain't gonna do nothing but fuck them up.
Right.
What we was talking about earlier, I said, let's say you got two people 100%, right?
Right.
You come, I come 100%, and you come 100%.
Facts.
We two whole ass motherfuckers.
Two whole motherfuckers.
We two whole people.
Right.
We can make something happen.
Right.
But if you come to me and you 100%, and I come to you and I'm 50%.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen at the end of that?
We some 75% ass niggas.
You being 100% and me being 25%.
Right.
I'm me being 50%, I'm 50%. I'm sorry. I'm gonna pour from you because your cup is full.
Exactly.
My cup is half empty. So you gonna be pouring into me. I can't pour into you.
Right.
So at the end of it, when we walk away from this shit, you gonna be 75. I'm gonna be 75 because you gonna be 25%
ideal
less.
though, Vanity? Everybody don't come in a relationship at the same levels.
They don't.
Everybody don't come in with their cup filled at 100. Shit, I done seen motherfuckers come in and feel they cup filled at 10. And a motherfucker put all that energy and time into them, you know what I'm saying, build them up, and then guess what they do? They leave. You got a bitch at their best, and then they walk the fuck out the door.
I'm reading meters. Don't you come over here and look. I take 90%, but don't you come over here past under 90. Have your shit together.
Yo.
Have your mental together.
Before you get
have
in a
yourself
relationship
stable.
at all, you should have some shit standing on some shit.
Why your dick getting hard and you ain't got your shit together?
Say that again for the motherfuckers out there.
Why your dick getting hard and you ain't got your shit together?
Why is your coochie
Should no man,
hold on, no.
Should no man that be asking nobody for money have they dick be getting hard?
Why is your coochie getting wet
That too.
when you ain't got your shit together? Ain't shit stimulating about none of that. Yeah, do the fucking work, man.
Your coochie shouldn't be getting hard. I mean, your coochie should be getting wet.
You got some hard ass coochies out there too. Let's stop. Quit bullshit. Let's say whatever it is, it's heavy on the
your coochie definitely shouldn't be getting wet, and your dick shouldn't be getting hard if you ain't got your shit together.
Nah,
period. Point blank.
Yeah.
Ain't no way
if that bank
in
account
hell.
say out nigga, you need to be on South round this whole
like,
game.
nah, for real, man. But it's just like, bro, like, I don't know. I'm so focused on my happiness.
Right.
That all of that shit don't matter, bro. Like, if I'm not enough for somebody, I ain't got time to be worrying about that. I got time to worry about being enough for me.
Exactly.
Because my happiness don't come from nobody else.
Yeah.
My happiness come from me. Like, if I get with somebody else, yeah, they gonna make me happy.
Right.
They can't make me happier than I make myself happy.
Exactly.
Because it ain't nobody in this world I'ma love more than I love myself.
But the lacking of emotional intelligence in this day and age is heavily, man. You know what I'm saying? You got motherfuckers who put their happiness in anything that got to do with the next man. Nothing that got to do with them. I'm not
putting all my happiness in the hands of somebody else. And it's like, even when people say, you got to put your spouse before yourself, or you put your kids before yourself. I don't believe in that.
Don't put shit before yourself.
I don't believe in that only because, and I know I'm probably going to get
I've been there.
I'm going to get ate up in the comments for saying this, but I don't believe in people putting their kids before themselves. Because if you not right, how you going to make sure them kids right?
Exactly.
You got to make
mentally, emotionally, financially, all that other shit.
You need to make sure you good so you can be good for those kids.
Right.
I understand loving your kids more than anything in this world. I get that.
I made
but
the
you
mistake.
got to make sure that you right before you
exactly.
right for them.
That's where I got lost in the sauce. I put and those know, you know what I'm saying, I'm going through a divorce and all that good stuff, but I put everybody else before me. And as I started looking, all those things that I needed and I wanted started to lack. The money that I needed to put here, you know what I'm saying, for investments and different things like that. The focus that I needed, the time and energy that I needed was always pulled away from me and nothing was given back to me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And when you're in a situation like that, it makes it dire. It does not put you in a happy space. Some men, we are happy to take care of our family. We are willing to sacrifice whatever. But when the appreciation is not there, it makes shit, I don't want to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? You don't even appreciate it. You find a sense of entitlement in what I'm doing. Like, I need to see you doing some other work. How are you providing any sort of level of peace when it relates to me? And the sad part about it is, that's my fault. I allowed that to happen.
Yeah.
Hate it.
I mean, It's just a tricky subject because of course you want somebody that's gonna bring you peace and that's gonna bring you joy. I agree. I want peace in my household.
Right.
Like I feel like if you ain't got peace nowhere else, you gotta go to work and deal with your ragged ass coworkers. Like you gotta go out in this world and deal with ragged ass people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta deal with ragged ass family members.
Right.
You gotta deal with ragged ass just whatever.
Just
like
ragged ass motherfuckers all over.
We in the entertainment industry, we gotta deal with ragged ass other comedians or ragged ass artists or whatever, ragged ass promoters or it doesn't matter. You gotta deal with ragged ass people outside of your home all the time. Like I don't wanna
have to deal with this shit on the inside. I don't want to deal with this shit
inside my house.
My place of peace, my throne that I sit on, I should not have to deal with that type of shit.
No.
And I think
I'm not gonna deal with it.
No, facts.
If it don't bring me peace, it don't bring me happiness. And if it crossed my boundaries, it got to go.
Yeah. Man, I think right now, this day and age, how do you feel people are holding themselves accountable for their bullshit?
I don't feel like a lot of people are holding themselves accountable. Like I said, I mean, when people cheat, they do any and everything they can to cover their tracks. They inspect the gadget when they cheat. Like they 007 spy. They got all the apps on their phone. They got all the tricks of the trade. I'm cheating. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you can't see me. I'm hiding. What? They do whatever they can while they're creeping. But as soon as they get caught,
it's World War 14 in it, bitch.
They chest hurt. They grabbing their chest. Like, no, you didn't give a damn. You was full of life when you was cheating. Now you about to die.
Yeah.
So it's like there's no accountability. There's never accountability in it for me.
Right.
Unless you just like, I'm bringing this bitch to the house, or I'm bringing this nigga to the house. Look, I'm cheating on you with this motherfucker, and you got to deal with it.
Nobody is wanting to deal with the truth of the matter. Like, we grown as fuck, man. You know what I'm saying?
Too damn grown. Almost 40 grown. Well, you already 40.
Yeah, I'm 40.
I'm almost 40.
Yeah, exactly.
I got a couple more years, but I ain't far.
The lie just feel too good to motherfuckers. And so you hate to tell them the truth because that's what's going to hurt their heart.
Yep.
And most of these women, they love that lie.
Yep.
Oh, they love to hear that. What? They only want to hear what's going to make that pussy out of right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't want to hear nothing else. What?
Nah.
You said I need to hold myself accountable. That's an argument right there. Have a nigga ever told you to hold yourself accountable? Or have you ever told another female to hold themselves accountable for the shit they doing? We did that today.
Yeah.
Excuse me. That was a fucking argument.
You can't ask women to hold themselves accountable. Women ain't gonna. I'm a woman and I know women. But we ain't gonna hold ourselves. We not gonna hold ourselves accountable.
That's because those emotions run deep within they.
I ain't saying I won't. I will.
Later,
you know, because I'm
later after a motherfucker done told you, now you gotta settle down, listen. Hold on, you know what?
The fuck out. Talking about holding myself accountable. I will pass out.
Before you hold, y'all heard that shit? Women will pass the fuck out before they hold themselves accountable.
I will pass out. You trying to make me hold myself accountable? I'm falling out on the floor. You better call 911. I'm out of there.
Damn. Fellas, that means hold your tongue, bro.
I'm going to hold myself.
Hold your tongues, fellas.
Call me out on my shit. It is what
I'm saying, man, it really don't help a lot because, man, I'm listening to the argument today. This girl was literally like every piece of logic that we were speaking to her, she deflected. Push it away.
She wasn't trying to hear.
The truth is in your face. Push it away. I don't want it. Tell me the fucking lie so I can die. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The fuck out of here, man.
But I mean, when people putting it in your face, it is harder for people to hear the truth than it is to hear a lie. That's why you tell people the truth and they just fall the fuck out.
Exactly.
You follow the point. You know, you tell them a lie and they'll roll with it.
It's a hurtful pill.
Yeah.
And motherfuckers do not want to swallow it.
Put your best throat forward and swallow it.
Hey, put your best throat forward in 2024.
Put your best throat forward in 2024 and swallow that pill.
And swallow that pill. Swallowed.
Have you ever been swallowed?
Y'all go back and watch our show on Bishop TDJ singing.
I'm crying. Have you ever been swallowed up?
And goddamn Brother Love, a.k.a. Didicate.
Bro, that's funny. That is funny. I cannot.
But, man, start holding yourself accountable, man. The truth, it don't taste good. It's just like any other medicine, man. But it's good for you, man. Once we are able to swallow that, then our quality of life will get better.
Yeah.
Simple. But till we do, shit'll be fucked up for everybody. And that lie will just continue to go and go and go and go and go. And we'll pass that lie right on down to our kids and everybody else.
Then you got lying-ass kids.
Then you got lying-ass kids.
Them.
Lying-ass grandkids. Hello. It's real.
I know one thing. I can't wait to get over this cough. Look, I want to get into the shameless
Let's talk.
plug before we get up out of here.
Yeah.
So, I was doing some Christmas shopping. And this was like Friday. I was doing Christmas shopping. I had a ton of bags. And I was trying to get out the mall.
Merry
and this man got
Christmas.
my attention. This man got my attention. And he was like, come here real quick. And I said, no. And he said, please. And I said, I know you see all these bags in my hand.
And nigga said, "Roo, roo, 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 roo."
He was trying to get me over there. I went over there, but I'm glad I did. So I ended up going to this kiosk, which is over in the Parks Mall.
Yeah.
And it's a black-owned clothing brand called Perfect Purpose Clothing Brand.
Perfect Purpose.
And y'all can go on Instagram and follow them. I'm actually gonna post them on my story. I wore this sweatshirt yesterday, and I wore it at my show, and it's super cute, super comfy.
Yeah.
And I love the message behind it. I talked to him. He told me about the brand, and like, as much as we put on for black-owned businesses and businesses here in the city,
right.
I couldn't walk away and not get nothing.
Fact.
So I made sure I purchased a crew neck. This is the crew neck I got from them. It says you have a purpose. And I live by it. I live by it because
Absolutely.
I'm walking. I feel like I'm walking in my purpose.
And
now.
I'm walking in mine too.
Exactly. On the back it says, "Dear person behind me, no matter the obstacle, no matter the circumstance, always keep going." Signed, the person in front of you.
Wow.
And so that's on the back of it.
That's profound.
And I really, really like this. I love the color, of course.
What was the name of the company again?
It's Perfect Purpose Clothing Brand.
Shout out to it.
So I'm going to make sure I make a post.
It's a lot of P's, though.
Perfect purpose.
Yeah.
Perfect purpose. But it's black owned.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make sure I make a post. And I'm going to tag them in it. So y'all make sure y'all go show them some love. Y'all go support their black business. Support their business, period. Whether it's black or not, just support it. They got a great message, a great brand, and I told them I was gonna shout them out tonight, so I'm shouting them out. Shout out to them. That's our shameless plug.
That's our shameless plug
for the end of the year.
No, for real. Hey, look, we done had an amazing 2023 at the Shameless Podcast, man.
Yeah, well, great start.
Great start.
We got off to a great start. We started in September.
We started in September, man. We done have several shows. We done had several guests. We just need y'all support.
Yeah.
Going into this new year, man, we rebranding. We coming with our own clothing and all those. You're going to have several different opportunities for you to actually support our brand.
Yeah, we're going to have merch. We're going to have a lot of stuff.
Absolutely.
Like, what are you looking forward most to for 2024? Like, what's the big thing that you got going on?
Man, my peace.
Yeah.
My peace is so important coming into this year because I done been through hell, losing my mom, going through a divorce, finding out a kid wasn't mine. Also, you know what I'm saying, just a lot of the things that happened. But I also had some great things to happen in 2023. We started our podcast. We got the vision on board. I appreciate it. Let me tell you, let me take the time and thank my partner in crime right here. This lady is so busy. When I say she has a show every week, she got all kinds of things on her schedule. I'm also busy, but she took the time out. When I presented her with this awesome opportunity of being with myself as a partner in this You know what I'm saying? She took it and she put her best foot forward with it, man. And so I can't thank you enough for coming into the fold and taking this on as your own, man.
Oh yeah.
We cannot do this without you. I know I can't do this without you. And I thank you for being a 50-50 partner in this whole thing. Shout out to Biz.
Yeah.
Because we can't do this without Biz. Biz done, you know what I'm saying, all these cameras, you know what I'm saying, our set. We can't do it. Shout out to Bobby UFO. I just believe that we got a lot more, a lot of things coming, man.
Yeah.
We got a bright future ahead of us. And like I said, we appreciate y'all's support.
I'm sleepy.
What are you? What's your outlook? I know you got a broad.
Yeah, man. 2024. Ooh. So far, I mean, it's been amazing the last 2 years. I just hit 2 years last month.
2 years of doing comedy, and this is crazy.
This is crazy. All the things that have come about. For 2024, I just see more doors opening, more opportunities, bigger opportunities.
Right.
For me coming. Like, I got things that I'm already working on.
We got movies together.
TV shows.
We got TV shows together.
I do want to get into more acting. I do want to do more on-screen stuff. And I just, as far as my comedy, I want to travel more. I do plan on hitting more cities this year. Hitting more cities this year that I haven't been to yet. Just getting myself out there as a comedian and out, you know, as an artist. So, I look forward to 2024. I got some things I'm working on I can't really talk about yet. Yeah. But when I can.
We acting on this shit.
Yeah.
We acting on this shit all 2024.
On shit for sure. Like, I'm coming through hard and I'm coming through loud. Like, no taking the back rows, no sitting down. Like, I'm out front.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm doing my thing. So, just look forward to more of me, more growth, more opportunity, more time in the spotlight. I'll say that.
Absolutely, and I agree. I'm going to support you, whatever endeavors you got going on. You know, your bro is always going to support you.
Yeah, and I want to thank you as well because, I mean, you the one who saw the vision for the Shameless podcast. You reached out to me and you said, hey, I got this podcast I want to do. Yeah. And, you know,
you originally had another podcast in mind that you were trying to, you know, trying to may almost be doing, but I appreciate you taking this opportunity, looking at it, you know what I'm saying, for what it could be, not for what it was at that moment. Yeah. And now,
we turned it into what it is so far. We created
our audience, and we can't do this without y'all, man.
Yeah, we definitely can't do this without y'all. Like, we are the Shameless Podcast because y'all tune in every week and y'all watch us. So, you know, like I said, go to Royal Lane Studios on YouTube, subscribe to the Shameless Podcast. Y'all like, comment, share. Tell your friends about us. Tell your family members about us. Tell your coworkers about us. A lot of y'all can watch y'all phones while y'all at work. So, you know, tune in and watch us.
Even if you don't watch the show now, you can always save this for later because it's going to be posted on the site.
Because we do it live, but we also put it up so y'all can go and watch. We have a playlist full of episodes, so y'all can go back and watch old episodes that we did.
We got shorts that we post.
We got shorts.
Get in tune. If you on Instagram, if you ain't on Facebook or TikTok, get on
Instagram, TikTok, the Shameless Podcast on everything. Like, literally across all platforms. It's the Shameless Podcast. And you can follow us individually as well. Yeah. Vanity the Comedian on all podcasts, on all platforms.
Yeah. And No Shame 214 on all platforms as well. But as a collective, man, the Shameless Podcast, we're going to make this into one of the biggest brands to ever come out of Dallas, Texas. And we cannot do it without you guys. Yeah. So we appreciate y'all.
Yeah. In a short amount of time, we popping.
What?
I like to hear it. I like to hear it and I like to see it. And it's all because of y'all. So, you know, we want to wish y'all, we hope y'all had a Merry Christmas.
And a happy
We want to wish y'all a Happy New Year. We won't see you again until after the 1st. We're gonna try to. We're gonna probably get an episode right after the first of the year. We're gonna see because we're gonna
see how we feel.
We're gonna see how things
going.
If
not, we'll be back on.
We'll be back the next week after that for sure. But we're gonna try to get an episode to y'all as soon as possible. But you know, like we said, thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Thank you for if you watching this later. Hey, we'll see y'all next year. Happy New Year.
Happy fucking New Year. Let's go.
I'm going to add an S on mine. Happy New Year. Because I know somebody watching this. I'm going to piss them off. Bye, y'all.
Rainbow bit.
Rainbow